What's going on, guys? It's your boy Scrub here, back again with another video. Hope you guys are having a great day. I know I am. And yeah, if you guys are, it's about to get even better because I have the story of the lifetime for you guys today. I'm being honest with you. You will never hear a story this good again. I pinky promise. Like, even if you went and watched Lord of the Rings, it's gonna have nothing on this. That's a swear. All right, now that I've set your expectations drastically high, let me just disappoint the hell out of you. We're gonna be talking about this time where there was this really spoiled kid that had his mom, like, produced this song and music video for him in our school and was talking all this crap about how he was probably going to get signed and go to Hollywood. And it went about as well as you expect, like a 16-year-old's music video to, which is absolutely terribly, especially when it's paid for by daddy's money. Regardless, guys, it should be a pretty funny video. And yeah, without further ado, let's get into it.
It's not good. Nice rack in her ass Brazilian. Just turned 21, but my bank's a million. Swear I'm a little drunk, but it's a hell of a feeling.
Anyways, what's going on, guys? You guys really like whenever I talk about spoiled kids, so this incident happened when I was about 16 years old, right about the time where people are, like, getting the confidence to try adult things, you know, like becoming a musician or having a career, but they're still 16, so they're not very good at it yet, and there was this one kid in our school who I'm gonna name, I don't know, let me think of a good spoiled kid name. Brandon. Brandon is a good name for a spoiled kid. I feel like Brandons tend to be a little bit douchey. And Brandon really wanted to be a musician, you know, and I got nothing against that. Doing music, do whatever you gotta do. Like, really no big deal whatsoever. I really have nothing against it, but he was like one of those kids who wanted to be a musician, but thought it was cool to like constantly talk trash to everybody else about how much better he was than them at music, even if you weren't even talking trash about music. Like, legitimately, you could just be chilling in the lunchroom, you know, eating a nice cheese stick, some nice mozzarella melting in your mouth, you're feeling everything right, and out of nowhere, Brandon's head come like shooting out from under the lunch table. Hey guys, I'm a better singer than you, and you like, dude, I'm trying to eat a cheese stick, nobody cares. He was just one of those kids that never knew when to stop bragging, and it was always really annoying. And anyways, he really wanted to be a musician, and more power to you. Like I said, if you want to make music, go for it. And his parents kind of had money, and he went around one day basically telling everybody that he was going to go to California and make a song with, like, some guy who produces music for Justin Bieber, and how he was going to get signed to a record label and film a music video. And by the time he came back to school, if he came back to school and wasn't signed and famous, then, like, I guess we could all see it, and he might throw a premiere party for his music video. And he had made it sound like, you know, that the record label had come out and paid for all of this, like they desperately wanted him to come out. And I was kind of suspicious of the fact that his mom and dad had just paid for it all, because he wasn't that good at singing. Like, I'm not gonna say he was bad. He was probably slightly above average in terms of talent when it comes to singing, but he was definitely not good enough for Justin Bieber's producer to hit him up and be like, yo, you've never made a song before, but you got the pipes. Let me fly you and your family out to California. He was not that good. So whatever, Brandon goes to LA for the week, and the entire time he's sending everybody Snapchats and like Instagram posts of him like living it up, you know, and he's posting like, while you guys are stuck in school, I'm at lunch with music producers. We're not the same. Like, just being as obnoxious as humanly possible. And for some reason, like, only the guys were bothered by this. All the girls were like, no, come on, guys, he's just enjoying his success. But enjoying your success doesn't mean that you have to, like, make fun of everybody else for sucking and having to be at school. Sorry that I'm a kid who has to go to school and I'm not getting flown out to LA to produce music. My bad, dude, you know? Like, it's just not a good look. Like, I'm a YouTuber, right? Imagine if I opened every video with, like, what's up, losers who don't have a cool job? You guys suck balls and I don't. Like, it's just not a good look, you know? So anyways, he's gone for the week, and like the entire time he's hyping everybody up about how cool his music video is gonna be. And this is like not around the time of Friday, it was after it a little bit, probably 2 or 3 years after, but like around the time when there was that string of parents just paying producers to make their kid famous, and they would make him a crappy music video, and then like it would get millions of views on YouTube, but not in a good way. This guy's didn't end up getting millions of views. I actually went and found it. It has like 26,000 views. It only really got famous at our school. But he comes back, and like the first little bit he's back, he's talking about how there's a team of editors working on his music video, and how he has video effects specialists making his music video, and like we probably wouldn't understand it because we're too dumb to understand the computers that they're using to make his video, but like obviously it's going to be fantastic. Once again, just trying to make sure that we know that we suck and he is in fact better than us because his mom and dad paid a bunch of money to get a music video made for him. Typical shenanigans. So whatever, he convinces somehow the principal to premiere this music video. And like, this isn't elementary school, by the way. This is high school. We're like 16. So it is weird to get gathered in the auditorium. Usually the only time that ever happened was on like assembly days. And I never went to the assemblies because I don't really care if our football team wins or loses. You know, I'm just trying to go home. But we get drawn down there in the middle of the day to like support one of our students' success and push them forward and like hopefully their future career. You know how the principal is. She heard that he made a song with someone who's worked with Justin Bieber and thought this was her chance to like get a news story about how one of her students was all successful. So she's taken full advantage. You know, everybody has to be supportive and happy. So we all get rounded into this auditorium like cattle, like into this gym, and they have 2 projectors on either side ready to play this video on the projectors, right? And I'm just letting you guys know now, the video it's not good. Like, it's so not good that the other half of the video is me basically telling you how bad it is. So it opens up on like this sunset, right? And he's like driving this car, which I mean, he just turned 16, fair enough. It's not like it's a 14-year-old driving. And he's driving down the street, and then out of nowhere, this like horribly CGI'd pterodactyl comes out of nowhere, straight out of the left side of the screen. And you know how he told us that he had like a team of VFX people working on it, and how, you know, there was a team of the best editors making sure that the CGI was great, dude. These pterodactyls look like a turd with wings just flying through the sky towards this car. And the best part is, like, they when the pterodactyls start to attack the car, because that's what they go to do, they had obviously just like put the car in front of the green screen, because they didn't even use like the same color blue in the sky when he was actually driving to when he's like fighting the pterodactyls. So he's fighting the pterodactyls in this terrible green screen, and then one of them like picks him up and takes him off. And the entire time that this is happening, there's a song playing. And the song, like I said, the guy wasn't a bad singer. Like, he was good. I mean, he wasn't fantastic. Like, I would never pay to hear him sing, but like, you know, better than average. And I don't know why whoever did this to him used as much auto-tune as they did, but it really, really sounded like Mr. Robot just moaning into the microphone. Like, it was like, I'm on my way. Oh, yeah, Like, it sounded like C-3PO and R2-D2 talking crap in their native tongue. And at this point, nobody is doing anything, right? Because we're all speechless. Keep in mind, he told us that he's working with somebody that's working with Justin Bieber. And here we are listening to, like, you know, C-3PO on the microphone. Oh yeah, I love it when you call me baby. Like, it was bad, guys, trust me. Like, as somebody who's listened to a lot of horrible music, I've made some horrible music, I can tell you when it's bad, it was bad, right? And if it's bad, that's okay. But when you have the confidence to get in front of the entire school and premiere it and like show everybody and it's this bad, it's not good. So the poopy pterodactyls, the bad singing, everybody is just kind of in shock. And he has this smug look on his face. And I realized looking at him, he thinks that everybody is in shock because of how good this is. Like, he honestly thinks that everybody is just like, oh my God, this is so amazing, I can't speak. I've never seen anything this beautiful. He thinks we're out here watching the solar eclipse, and in the reality, we're just watching some guy absolutely murder his social life with a horrible music video. Anyways, then something happens that makes everybody kind of react. Like, up to that point, everybody's just kind of in awe of what's happening. So he gets taken by the pterodactyls, and he gets taken back to their nest, and he gets put down, and there's like this big egg. And the egg is a little too big to be a baby pterodactyl, and it starts to shake. And he's like all scared, and the song is still playing in the background, and he's looking at the egg like a shocked child in a National Geographic magazine, just like, oh my God, look at the wonder of the earth. He's from America. He didn't have an accent, but like that fit the moment. Okay. All right. So just stop complaining. So regardless, he's looking at this egg and it's like shaking and it cracks open and 2 human hands come out. And you're like, wait, how did a human get in this egg? Like, I have so many questions. And sure enough, a CGI Justin Bieber pops out. And when I say CGI Justin Bieber, that's me being polite. I knew what it was supposed to be, but like, if Justin Bieber saw what they made him look like in CGI form, he might sue from defamation, because it honestly looked like Justin Bieber after he had just gotten in a fight with like a skillet in his face. So obviously everybody starts laughing as soon as CGI Justin Bieber is on, dude. Like, I'm sorry, you can't be making a music video and telling us that you have a team of CGI artists on it and like come out with Justin Bieber looking out of a Nintendo 64 video game onto the screen. It just does not look good. The graphics were horrible. You know, IGN wouldn't even give it a 10 out of 10, and they will give literally anyone willing to pay them 10 out of 10. So like, obviously everybody's laughing, and that's when he realizes that this is not going as well as he thought. So he starts looking around and he's mortifyingly embarrassed. And I know a lot of you guys are probably like, oh my gosh, that poor kid. But keep in mind, he chose to have it premiered in front of the entire school. He had already seen it. Like, what do you expect to happen, dude? You've been hyping it up. You're the reason we're all watching it. Nobody really wants to be watching it. But he gets mortifyingly embarrassed and like runs out of the gymnasium. And the principal like stops the music video and gets on the microphone. Guys, stop laughing, guys. Come on. Is that the spirit that we have at this school? Guys, we are supposed to be, guys, this is not funny. Stop. It's not funny, guys. You know how principals are, where they're like trying to get everybody to stop laughing, but they just sound like an angry mom, like complaining, so nobody stops laughing. You know how it is. So she's trying to calm everybody down and not make fun of him. And I guess like his close friends are all out there huddled around him, and he's like crying, you know, like, I'm so embarrassed. Yeah, you should be, dude. Your music video sucked, and you premiered it in front of everybody. And so like, obviously, after all this time of telling everybody how much they suck compared to him for not having a crazy music video made and like how great it was gonna be, and as everybody's leaving to go to lunch or like their other classes after this assembly, people are kind of yelling things at him, you know, like, oh, nice video, nice singing, like just messing with them. And finally, he stands up and like snaps and is screaming and is like, it was good, you guys just don't understand art. Yeah, that's right. Everybody who thinks it sucked, like 90% of people thinks it sucked, but that's because 90% of people are really stupid, and you're the only smart one that can understand it. Yeah, definitely. So he's freaking out fighting with people, which doesn't help. Like, up to this point all week, he's been a giant spoiled brat telling us how much better he is than us. Like, in LA, he was saying how dumb everybody at school is. Like, he was just not being a nice person, and he expected everybody to be nice to him when he's failed, which is not how it works. Karma has different plans. You know how karma works. The vibes were just straight up not vibing. So this vibes were just straight up not vibing. That doesn't even make sense. But he's freaking out because people are insulting him, but he's been a spoiled brat all along. So I don't really know what he expected. So the principal comes out and is like, guys, no making fun of him. We're supposed to be a unified school over the intercom, and anybody who's found to be bullying will immediately be punished to the fullest extent of the rules, which includes suspension, which doesn't make things better. Once again, when you're being made fun of and you deserve it, like if you do a music video and it sucks and you force me to watch it, and then everybody's making fun of you because you hyped it up, that's the worst idea, is to get the principal to come on and like beg people to stop, because if anything, that just eggs people on even more. If you do something and you deserve to get made fun of, trying to shut it down just eggs everybody on. So obviously the joke for the rest of the year from then on is being able to make fun of his music video without directly making fun of his music video and being able to get in trouble. Like, people would, you know, ask him to sing songs like, yo, can you sing this verse from that song? And he would know you were making fun of him and hated it. But whenever you would complain about it, you could just be like, no, we were just asking him to sing the song. But yeah, moral of the story is, if you want people to support your music video, maybe don't go around calling them like poor, stupid idiots who, you know, have no idea how to make music, and then make a terrible music video with CGI pterodactyls and a fake Justin Bieber. But, you know, what do I know about being popular, right? I only have 2 channels with 1 million subs. Regardless, guys, on that note, that's gonna do it for the video. Hopefully you enjoyed. If you did, be sure to press the like button. Let me know in the comment section down below what you thought of the video. And as always, press like now! That was really loud, I'm sorry. Real talk though, if you're gonna subscribe, you might as well turn on notifications, because I upload videos like this every single day. Today's notification shout out goes to Hunter Applesauce. Big thank you for having on notifications. I do really appreciate it. And yeah, check out the OG Sub Club merch if you haven't already. It's going away when the main channel hits 2 million, which probably won't happen soon, so you got time. Use code Scrubby at the G Fuel store as well for a fat discount, 30% for a couple more days, so be sure to use it while it's hot. And yeah, on that note, guys, don't get anyone pregnant if you do. Make sure they're hot, and hopefully I'll see you guys next time. I'm out. Peace.